The best thing probably was just getting a lot of those guys have been working really, really hard in practice, just to get them out there and kind of reward them with uh, playing time and seeing that they stuck with the plan really good, played hard and played through some things. And then obviously for some of the kind of our middle guys, maybe 6 through 10, getting those guys some reps, in game-like situations under the lights, and so it was really good for them.
June do some things when he settled down
Yeah, I mean, he did some things, especially when he did settle down. So, I mean, he's a work in progress. Luka's a work in progress, but I mean, they need minutes like that to kind of be able to just play through some things and kind of figure it out. It's good for Graham again to just keep getting conditioning and reps and game reps and all that, since he missed all last year and a lot of practices in the fall. So and Dusty, it's good to get obviously more and more reps for him. So there's a lot of stuff can be garnered from it.
What do you think of Lucas' play? He seemed to be just kind of in everything.
Yeah, I mean, I thought his first run wasn't good, but then his second one was better at the end of the half, and then obviously much better in the second half. So, he's a big guard. We just got to get him to just tighten some things up. I think he's going to have to gap guys a little bit on the perimeter, not foul, but there's definitely some things to work with there. Yep.
Graham had 2 threes tonight. I think he came in with 23 in his career. Is that something that you've seen in practice that he could do?
He's actually shot them really, really well in practice. Yeah, very well. Yeah. So, I mean, it looked good to me tonight. So obviously something that we'll continue to see if we can grow. And I think right now our bigs across the board are shooting the ball really, really well from there.
When do you guys head out, and then what do you hope to see in between that time?
We need to obviously do for a day off tomorrow, and then we'll have a couple good practices, and we'll head out over the weekend, and then it's game on. I mean, it's a unbelievable field in that tournament. I think it's, of all the years I've been doing these Thanksgiving week tournaments, these are what they call MTEs. This is far and away the best field I've ever seen. I mean, you just can't have that many. I don't know what it is. 1, 2. Marquette's, whatever they are, Tennessee's in the top 10. We're up there. Obviously UCLA's been great. Tennessee. Yikes. So it's something. It's something. It's a shame it's not in the small gym. That would just be incredible. But I'm glad it's over in Hawaii.
That was a pretty special place for you.
It is. It is. We've had just some incredible times as a family there. We got just a legacy of pictures from all the kids growing up over all the time we spent there, and then the Zag. Our time with the Zags it's pretty amazing. I think we've got 2 championships over there. I don't know how many programs have 2. And then just obviously just our following, the way our fans travel over there, and there's the way they pack that gym, and it's definitely a special place for me and family and this program.
Any other questions for Coach?
Help having gone against Edie last year, or
No, it does, yeah. The interesting thing about last year is, we got done out of that gym at midnight. I think it was a 9:30 start, and we played them the next afternoon, it felt like, or something, or I don't know when, but it was a very quick turnaround, and produce somebody that you need a lot of time to prepare for. So, hey, obviously, when they're ranked 2 or 1 and got a entity like Edie, that's just so different than what you you face. It's a huge challenge, but it's also these next couple of days is preparing for everything you're going to see over that 3-day period, because you don't have a whole lot of time to prepare. I mean, it's rare to have 3 games in 3 days anymore in these tournaments. So usually you get a day off in there. So that's a huge challenge also. And you'll face varying defenses, totally different personnel, different offenses. I mean, everything. Different out of bounds plays, late game situations. I mean, you'll see everything that you're going to see the rest of the year. So it's a lot, but that's why they're so valuable.
How much is that stress or rotation or starters or whatever when you got to go 3 head knockers?
I mean, it's hard. It's really hard, and so and then there's also you're playing in warm climate with humidity, so we really got to do a great job taking care of our bodies, and you're getting a lot of fluids and electrolytes, so we're not cramping up, and that process has got to start early. So I mean, puts a stress on the trainer, everybody. But it's good. It's all good. It's always been a great experience for the program. Yeah, the other thing you realize too, I mean, you take for granted I've been there so many times. I miss probably most of these guys maybe first and only experience getting in an ocean over in Hawaii or ever being in Hawaii. And, so there's a cultural hit there, and there's a life experience hit that's really important and really cool to see. And then, hopefully they'll get back there later in life.
Do you guys have anything lined up off the court?
We always have Thanksgiving over there on Thursday, and that's always a great day because we get through the tournament, and then we just kind of use that as a day to kind of great place to be thankful for everything and count your blessings, and then rest up and then come home.
Purdue, I don't know, you probably watched a little of them last night.
Yep, no, I did.
Last year, but deeper.
Yeah, no, they are. They're deeper. They may be more athletic with some of the guys they added. And again, I mean, obviously going through what they went through last year, I mean, I'm sure there's an incredible hunger and drive to, make a statement this year with all they got coming back. So, yeah, huge challenge.
Time for one more. What do you think of Joe's block?
Yeah, I don't know whether I want to encourage that behavior. I think he's probably built more for charges and rakes than he is for blocks, but somehow he pulled it off. I don't know. Yeah, so I guess that reinforces that type of behavior. But no, it was obviously good to see his whole crew there at the end get out there. They've been doing a great job as a scout team and hustling and helping us prep, and they take a lot of lumps in practice. If you remember their guarding Graham Ike and Ryan Nemhart and those types, so it's good to see him out there and being able to get some minutes in front of the crowd.
Is he lobbing to get in the first half? I know he normally comes in the second half, Joe. Is he lobbing to you to get
He doesn't ever lie. No, he doesn't ever say anything to me, but I mean, he's kind of earned it just with how he's been playing and practicing, and we flow better sometimes when he's in there. Made some nice plays, some nice passes. They all did, and it was really nice. Pavle had the concussion, and so he was out for a while. I mean, Pavle's going to eventually help us here. I mean, he plays hard, he's tough, he flies around, he's got a nice skill package too. So it was great to kind of get him back and get him going a little bit. Yep. All right.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew what we were gonna get inside, and yeah, it's easy when you can feed him, and yeah, we're getting easy bucks in the post.
Anton, I think the last couple of years we saw so many great finds, whether it was you to Drew or Drew to you, and a lot of that you thought was probably just play together, but now you guys seem to have that same kind of chemistry where you know what each other's going to be and when you guys are going to cut and stuff. How did that chemistry build so fast?
Oh yeah, it's kind of been there. We've been playing all summer together, and he has a good feel for the ball and where to catch it. And once he gets it next to the hoop, and it's going in. So I try my best just to get him in the right position. For him to get easy layups. Same with B Huff, because they're big bodies down there, and it's easy bucks for us.
Graham, what do you make of, Braden scoring a point a minute, even better with that. What do you make of his game? Have you seen that from him?
Man, yeah, that guy is great. Just the way he works, it's obviously showing in the game. But that's truly who he is, just a great player. Definitely going to have that ball drop. Yeah, he has a great player, man, that does great things out there.
What was it like in practice between all the bigs, you two, Braden, Ben, and that competition, and how that's kind of helping you guys in this early part of the season?
Yeah, we go at it every day. Just trying to make each other better so it's easier for us out there in the game. You know what I mean? That's all we can do is make each other better in practice.
The three ball feel there today.
Felt pretty good. Yeah, dropped a little bit, so it's good.
Have you worked on that a lot, or is that?
Oh, yeah, that's something we work on here, definitely.
Anton, what did you think about some of the bench guys, Luka, June, some of the guys that played kind of later in the game? I know we're going to play 3 games in 3 days next week. A few of those guys are going to have to play some minutes for you guys. What would you make of their performance tonight?
Yeah, we love to see it. Anytime they get a chance to go out there and play and, just play really and get some live minutes. And, yeah, they played great today. They brought the energy for us beginning of the game, getting hyped when we scored. So, we try to do the same when they're playing. And, yeah, we thought they played amazing today.
Anton, what did you take away from last year's game against Zach Edey, that what it takes to game plan for a guy like that?
Yeah, we know it's going to be tough, and he's a different kind of player, something that you don't see too often in college basketball. But yeah, he's probably going to sit close to the rim, and yeah, we're probably going to have to come with some type of strategy to get him away from the hoop. So yeah.
Graham, you ever seen anybody like that on a basketball floor?
Yeah, Zach and I played once against each other in AAU ball in high school, so yeah, that was cool.
How'd that go?
We lost that team. Yeah.
Were you matched up?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, it was like my junior year.
You kind of use your strength best you can when you're facing against 7-4 or something?
Yeah, just doing whatever the team needs me to do to win. That's a part of the plan. That's all I can do.
Overall, what do you guys think just needs to clean up most between now and next week's Maui?
I think just physicality and just the pace that we play with. We gotta if he's guarding me or him, we gotta get him in ball screens, make him move a lot more, and then yeah, just physicality, keep him away from the rim. Pick him up half court and just kind of bug him, really, kind of annoy him. So kind of like what dudes did to Drew last year. Try to get him out of his game. But yeah.
Take you back to your freshman year, you started your first game here. Dusty's doing that.
Yeah.
Were you a nervous wreck, or was it no big deal? What was it like your first time starting?
Yeah, I was definitely nervous, but I feel like after like 20 seconds of playing, you just play, and Dusty's done a good job, and yeah, you just play hard, and he's been playing super hard, and he brings effort, energy, and that's what we need out of him every single night. So yeah.
Did you start your first one at Wyoming?
I did not, because I was delayed a little bit with an injury, so I only played like half the season. I was coming off the bench early. Yeah.
Time for one more.
That's
Favorite,
three.
so go ahead.
I was just going to help 3 games in 3 days. What's that do on a player's body?
Yeah, it's a lot. I don't even remember last time I did that, but it kind of reminds me of AAU and just those days. So it's definitely gonna be fun, and we gotta take care of our bodies starting now. And yeah.